BTS's Jungkook reportedly undergoing nerve ablation. What really happened? The news came from the K-pop world. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS known for his energy and incredible stage performance, reportedly underwent a fairly serious medical procedure, namely nerve ablation. This information immediately attracted great attention from fans around the world. The news of Jungkook undergoing nerve ablation first surfaced through several media reports that he had recently undergone a medical procedure to address his health problems. This information immediately became a hot discussion among ARMY, BTS's global fandom. Nerve ablation is a medical procedure performed to reduce or eliminate pain by destroying or disabling certain nerves that send pain signals to the brain. Typically, this procedure is performed on patients who have chronic pain that does not improve with the usual treatment methods. In Jungkook's case, there has been no official statement from HYB or Big Hit Music regarding the specific medical condition that led him to undergo the procedure. However, there is a lot of speculation that he may be experiencing certain health problems that have been going on for quite some time. Jungkook is known as one of the most physically active members of BTS. He often showed outstanding dancing skills, performed acrobatic movements, and even engaged in various sports activities. However, with a busy schedule and high intensity of training, it is likely that his body is subjected to great stress over a long period of time. Some speculations that have emerged among fans and medical experts mention some possible conditions that could make Jungkook have to undergo nerve ablation. Jungkook often engages in heavy physical exercise, both in preparation for concerts and routine rehearsals. Injuries from intense training are not uncommon for K-pop idols. If he has an injury that results in chronic pain, nerve ablation can be a solution to reduce prolonged pain. Some medical conditions such as neuralgia, chronic nerve pain, or problems with the spine can also cause excessive pain. If Jungkook experiences nerve pain that cannot be resolved with regular medication, then a nerve ablation procedure can be an option to relieve the pain. As a performer, Jungkook has suffered several injuries throughout his career. Injuries that are not treated properly can develop into chronic pain that interferes with daily activities. Nerve ablation can be a step to ensure that he can continue to move without disturbing pain. Nerve ablation is done by destroying or disabling certain nerves that send pain signals to the brain. There are several techniques that can be used in this procedure, including radiofrequency ablation, chemical ablation, or other techniques tailored to the patient's condition. The procedure is usually performed by a specialist using guided medical imaging to ensure that only the problematic nerve will be deactivated. The patient will be given a local anesthetic so that they remain conscious but do not feel pain during the procedure. In many cases, nerve ablation can have significant results in reducing or even permanently relieving pain. However, this procedure is not without risks. Some of the side effects that may occur include numbness in certain areas, changes in sensation, or even pain that returns after some time. As soon as the news of Jungkook's medical procedure spread, the ARMY immediately showed great support for their beloved idol. Hashtags like #GetWellSoonJungkook and #StayStrongJungkook instantly became trending on various social media platforms. Many fans expressed their concerns, especially since Jungkook is one of the most physically active members of BTS. They hope that this procedure will not adversely affect her ability to perform on stage in the future. In addition, several celebrities and Jungkook's colleagues are also rumored to have given their support and prayers for his recovery. Although there has been no official statement from HYB, many hope that the agency will soon provide clarification on Jungkook's health condition. BTS is currently on a temporary hiatus as most of its members are serving in the military. Jungkook himself is known to be following in the footsteps of his Hyung to carry out state duties in the near future. If the nerve ablation procedure he underwent went smoothly and his recovery was quick, it is unlikely that this will have a major impact on his career. However, if his recovery takes longer, it is possible that some of his activity plans will have to be adjusted. Jungkook is one of the artists who is very dedicated to his work. Although his health is a top priority, many fans are confident that he will return stronger after undergoing this treatment. After undergoing the nerve ablation procedure, the recovery process became a very important phase for Jungkook. Nerve ablation usually takes several weeks to several months for the effects to be fully felt. Although the procedure itself is relatively quick, the body needs time to adapt after the problematic nerve has been deactivated. The doctors will most likely recommend Jungkook to rest completely for the next few weeks. During the recovery period, he will probably undergo physical therapy sessions to make sure his body remains in good shape and prevent further complications. In addition, strict medical supervision will also be carried out to ensure that no side effects appear after this procedure. Many fans hoped that Jungkook would not rush back to intensive activities. As an idol who really loves the stage and performance, there is a good chance that he will want to return to training soon. However, health must still be a top priority so that he can perform optimally in the long term. In the midst of this recovery period, the support of those closest to Jungkook became very important. Although BTS members are currently serving in the military, there is no doubt that they still give their attention and support to Jungkook. Jimin, who is known to have a close relationship with Jungkook, is reportedly very worried about his best friend's condition. Likewise, Jin, who has now completed most of his military service, is likely to give encouragement to the magne. Jungkook's family is also said to have always been by his side during his recovery. His mother, who is known to be very protective of her son, will probably make sure that Jungkook gets enough rest and doesn't overexert himself. Many wondered if this procedure would affect Jungkook's career in the long run. Given how important being physically fit is in the world of K-pop, this concern is perfectly natural. However, nerve ablation is a procedure performed to improve the patient's quality of life, not to limit their activity. If the procedure is successful and his recovery goes smoothly, it is likely that Jungkook will return stronger and healthier than before. In some cases, patients who undergo nerve ablation actually feel an improvement in performance because they are no longer burdened by prolonged pain. However, if his recovery takes longer than expected, it is possible that some of his schedules or career plans will be adjusted. With BTS slated to return as a group in 2025 after all members have completed their military service, Jungkook still has enough time to ensure his health is at its best before returning to full activity. Amid this news, armies from around the world continue to show their support for Jungkook. Thousands of messages of hope and prayers flooded social media, with many fans reminding Jungkook not to rush back to work and focus on his health first. Many also shared Jungkook's beautiful moments in the past, showing how much they love this beloved idol. Some fanbases even organized projects to send messages of support to Jungkook, hoping to let him know that millions of people around the world are always by his side. The news of BTS's Jungkook undergoing nerve ablation came as a surprise to many, but the procedure was done for his long-term health. Although there has been no official confirmation as to the exact cause of his health problems, the most important thing right now is to make sure that he gets the best treatment and has enough time to fully recover. The support from the army, family, and BTS members has certainly been a great source of strength for Jungkook in his recovery. With his incredible passion and dedication, many are confident that he will come back stronger and ready to continue his journey as one of the biggest idols in the world. Now, all fans can do is continue to send positive energy and wait for the latest news about Jungkook's condition. One thing is for sure, the army will always be there to support him under any circumstances. The news of BTS's Jungkook undergoing nerve ablation is certainly a big concern for his fans around the world.